Welcome to Unit 6.7. Today we're going to talk about the fundamental theorem of calculus and definite. This is where we're going to learn about antiderivatives. So an antiderivative is a function f of x in which lower f of x is a function of bigger f of x, whose derivative is lower f of x. So for example, if I had a lower f of x of 3x squared and my f prime of x was 6x squared, the expression 3x squared is an antiderivative of 6x because the derivative of 3x squared equals 6x. So when we take the integral, that just means that we are taking the antiderivative, I'm going to abbreviate that, of a function. So in all, the area of a curve is represented by an antiderivative. Now let's look at some rules. First one we have is the power rule for finding your antiderivative. So when f of x equals x to the n, our f prime of x will equal n times our x to the n minus 1. So the first thing you want to do is multiply by the old exponent and then subtract 1 from the exponent. And that's how you use the power rule. The next one is the antiderivative in reverse order. So f of x equals x to the n, and big F of x equals x to the n plus 1 divided by n plus 1. To do this step, the first thing you want to do is add 1 to the exponent and then divide by the new exponent. Now let's look at sine and cosine integrals. So the limit of integration of sine of x times dx will give you negative cosine x plus c. And the limit of integration of cosine x times dx will give you sine x plus c. If you can recall from learning derivatives, the derivative of sine equals cosine, and the derivative of cosine equals negative sine. as we can see here, that is switched when it comes to integrals. So remember the difference. Now let's look at the fundamental theorem of calculus. The fundamental theorem of calculus tells us that if f is continuous on the interval AB, then the area under the curve of f from the interval AB can be represented by the limit of integration of b of a f of x times dx, which would equal capital F of b minus capital F of a. This would be our formula for the fundamental theorem. And f of x is going to equal the antiderivative of lowercase f. And that is all for 6.7. Thanks for watching.